Reptilian Testimony. Her words lit across the page, serpentine persuasion, smooth hissing of pleasantries, veiling intentions to ensnare her. Not an angry syllable surfaced, as cool soothing sounds slipped into lines of utmost innocence, sure in their destination of her guilt. Questions swayed hypnotically toward a contrite trance, rhythmically crooning convictions, spells upon an repetitious litany. Relishing the victory, she struck fangs piercing her. She injected her venom as poisonous invectives oozed, seeping into her mortal wounds. Her victim, she now lies, mobilized. Her pages lie crumbled in a heap, like dried scaly skin discarded in cold-blooded reptilian testimony. My reptilian testimony deals with the issue of powerlessness on a very personal level. I use elaborate language and metaphor to create an impressive work of poetry. Her words slithered across the page in serpentine persuasion, a smooth hissing of pleasantries, veiling intentions to ensnare her. The narrator is reading a letter written for someone who is subtly accusing her of something, but who initially tries to hide her intentions behind politeness. The slithering words invoke an image of serpentine script handwriting, seemingly innocuous, but with intentions to ensnare her. The letter writer is likened to a snake, perhaps because of the script, but also because of the sly, smoothing way in which she ultimately destroys her victim. Also, the impressive use of sibilants, a difficult technique to use well, creates an overall alliteration which is suggestive of a snake's hissing. The letter is devoid of even a single angry syllable, and the language is composed of cool, soothing sounds. The letter is innocent, but the words are sure in their destination of her guilt. The lines of the message begin to hypnotize the persona into being repentant and invoking a contrite trance by rhythmically crooning convictions. The accuser is repeating her belief that the persona is guilty and essentially talking her into apologizing for something she may not have done. In the fourth stanza, however, the tone of the letter changes from gently accusing to hostile. Relishing the victory, she struck fangs piercing her. She injected her venom as poisonous invectives oozed, seeping into her vulnerable wounds. The writer of the letter has dispensed of all pleasantries, no longer concerned with subtlety and slyness in her accusing, or with sparing the persona's feelings. The language changes from cool, soothing sounds to poisonous invectives. The writer is enjoying the knowledge that the reader of the letter is certainly feeling the weight of her guilt, and takes advantage of this reaction. Adding insult to injury, so to speak, she lets her poisonous words seep into the persona's vulnerable wounds. The last stanza merely shows the effects of the scathing letter on its reader. She is a victim of the cold-blooded reptilian testimony. By use of complex images conveyed with an economy of language creates a very believable circumstance.